Hello and welcome to another great video. I know I promised you all that I'm going to be reading my journal, which I am, and it's going to take place right now, right this very minute. So, kick off your shoes, I'm kicking off mine, and get comfortable because you are in a ride of a lifetime. Not only that, um, I wanted to let you know that I have my tea. I just made myself some tea because you remember I told you guys to make sure you bring your beverage, whether you're going to drink some wine, because to me it's too early in the day. Plus it's on a school day, so Nicole's sleeping, and I thought that this would be a great time for me to have a tea time with you all. If you like tea, that sounds great. If you like coffee, that sounds good to me too. You want some hot chocolate? That's great. You want some wine? You want some champagne? Go ahead and help yourself. Myself, I'm going to drink me some tea and I'm going to share my journals with you so we can have some fun. Let me take a sip right now. Mm, it just tastes really good. Really good. Mm. So I'm excited to share my teen years experience with you all and my young adulthood with you all too. So that's one of my reasons for making this video, so I can share with you all the things that I've done and the things that I feel like I have accomplished from my past experience. And you know what? Looking back in my journals that I had pulled out this week, I was kind of decided, I was trying to figure out which ones I was going to use. And I have to say that my writing skills wasn't, as a younger teen, was not that amazing. So, but I do think that with journaling, it does help you with your writing skills, and it helps you with your language of having conversation with people. So that's another reason I'm sharing too. So some of the journals you're going to hear, some are good journaling, some are not so good journaling. But anyway, they're my life experience, and I am more than welcome to share them with you and to let you know the things that I've done in 1985. That's what we're going to talk about. So I want to say, if this is your first time visiting me, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Marcella. I'm a single mom to a special need daughter that has autism, ADHD, and with learning disability. And so it's a challenge. So now I'm her staff. So I basically just do the same thing that I do every day. You fail. So I basically just do the same thing that I do every day. And with that being said, I'm sorry I dropped you all. I'm very sorry about that. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is share my life experience with you all. And I'm so excited about that. So I'm getting ready to let you all know, let you all hear what I decided to share with you all. And I want to let you know that one of the journals that I am going to share with you all, um, I did get counseling some years ago, back in 2015. And um, the name of the organization is called Guardian Angels. So they was able to help me with my situation. I'll let you know what situation that is. And it doesn't bother me anymore, but you learn to live with it. But the reason I'm going to share it because I have a police friend I've been knowing for a very long time, and he told me that if I am interested in sharing this life experience, I can do so. And he said that he feels that whoever is listening, it'll be able to help them. So that's one of my reasons for making a journal video. I feel that whoever is listening, it can help you, and not only it can help you, it can help you to overcome a lot of obstacles in your life. And um, if you're a young adult and you're listening to me, don't feel ashamed thinking about starting a journal and writing about your life history, because that's a part of you and it's nothing to be ashamed of. Now, like I said, I'm going to tell you some of my writing skills was not that accurate, not that accurate at all. But hey, that was then. This is now. So I'm going to share my experience with you, and let's get started. And I'm going to drink some more tea. Okay, one of my journal that um, I had got plastered up back in 2015, about 2015. And like I said, when I went to counseling to Guardian Angel in 2015, they helped me overcome my sexual assault and my rape. So I'm not ashamed to admit to you all that I'm a sexual assault survivor and I'm a rape survivor. So if I can help someone else out there that listening to me, I'm more than welcome to do that. So here it is. I'm going to read my journal to you, and I guess I can explain to you before I read it. What happened was I was 19 at the time. I was 19-year-old in 1985, and I came across many different people. So the person that I'm speaking of, that raped me, he was in, well, I think he was in his 40s, but he told me at the time he was about 35. But I found out from the detectives in 2016 that he was in his 40s when that took place. So I have to admit that I am lucky to be alive. And I want to say that I feel good to tell you all this, and I'm not ashamed. And then also, I wanted to express that I'm here for a reason, and I'm here from a reason for God. And if it wasn't for that voice that told me not to get out that car that night, I would not be here. So I am glad to be able to share this experience with you. Now, some experience you're going to hear was experience when I was in high school. I was in college when I just first started college at the age of about 18, 19, something like that. But anyway, I first started journaling when I had just started college, and I was taking the English class, and so my English teacher in the beginning told everybody to write a journal, and they said that it helped you with your writing skills, it helped you um, to get a lot of your thoughts out, things like that. So that's what I did. So as time went on, I did do that. So I'm going to read this right here, and um, you will hear how I felt back in 1985. So the rape took place in September. Okay, so I wrote this in October the 1st. It says October 1st, 1985. Dear Journal. I always started off like that, Dear Journal. I feel so mad and upset because I went to this guy's house. That's the same guy I was telling you about that was in his 40s. He was married. I need to let you all know he was married. He had two children, and there was a girl and two girls. And I don't know if they was twins or anything like that. On there, I remember the pictures on the walls. And I found out from the detectives he raped me in his daughter's room, which is sickening to learn that you would do something like that. So anyway, like I said, I have overcome that, and it made me a stronger person to be out here to help someone else. And if you feel like you can't tell someone, you can always jot it down in your journal. So that's one of my reasons for making this. So it was October the 1st, 1985. Dear Journal, I feel so mad and upset because I went to this guy's house and he took something from me that belongs to me. James took away my pride that I have for myself. That's what I thought that what he had done to me for those 3 hours, that he had taken away my self control at that time. And I felt like I was not able to do anything at that particular moment. I couldn't believe that he would do this to me. I didn't. Let me see. He attacked me. Let me see. Let me read it again. That he that I had for myself. I couldn't believe it that he did this to me. He attacked me. In the meantime, this how it happened. James had called me yesterday around 6 p.m. and asked me, "Do you want to come over and watch TV?" Now, mind you, I was in college at the time, and I had a lot of studying to do when in my first year of college, and a lot of courses that I was taking was very new to me, and I didn't know a lot of different subjects. And not only did not know the subjects when I was in special needs, when I was in special ed, and all the way from fourth grade to high school, there was a lot of classes and courses that they did not give me and my other classmates because of our abilities. So they just pretty much gave us what they thought we was capable of doing. So when I entered college, all this was a whole different circumstance for me, and I didn't really understand what it was. So he had made an offer to help me with my work. He, from what I was told by the detectives in 2016, that he was a deacon of a church at the time, and he was still a deacon in 2016. And he was always going around telling people that he was willing to help them and things like that. Okay, and James had called me yesterday around 6 p.m. and asked me, "Do you want to come over and watch TV?" I said at first I didn't know or not. Then I said later to him, "If I come over, I am not going to do anything." Then he said, "Okay." So he came and picked me up and and drove me over to his house. While we were watching TV, he started talking about Felicia. Felicia was someone that I've been knowing since high school. I met Felicia in 1982, and 1980, yeah, 1982. We was in a sophomore, and I met her in the gym class, and we had been knowing each other ever since. But we don't talk anymore. We cut our communication with each other last year. So Felicia cousin saying he's talking about Felicia's cousin Teresa. He was telling me he started talking about Felicia's cousin, saying how his friend would love to get her. He was talking about his friend would love to get Felicia, doing do to her like he did to me. Okay, and what they don't like what she said. I have no idea at that time what she said till later she told me in life. He just started talking all off the wall. I can't stand him with his ugly self. Anyway, he asked me to make love with him, but I said no. Then he started going off, trying to take my clothes off. I started fighting him and bit him on the hand. He got mad and attacked me. Why me? Why? James should have went out and found him a prostitute or something. If I see him again or anywhere, I will kill him. Which I did not kill him, but I did report him by when I was going to counseling, and I reported him. I reported my rape for the very first time in 2015. And my counselor advised me. She told me, she said, when you're talking to us, you're talking to the police. So I did report it. I reported it in 2015 to the police department, and they told me that they went to go pick him up from his house where he lived with his wife, and they brought him in. And at the time, they told me that they did not arrest him or anything. That's what they told me. But I found out later from word of ears that they did arrest him. They arrested him. Okay. And why me? Why? James should have went out on the street. Okay. If I see, okay, I already said that. And I mean it. Furthermore, I told Felicia what happened. She said I should have went to the police. I was scared to go to the police. Um, he told me the night that he put me back in his car after leaving his house, and he drove me to. Now, this is the weirdest part. This is very strange. Like I said, I can talk about it now because it doesn't really bothers me like it used to. When we left his house, he put me back in the car and he told me he was driving me home. When we left, he drove me to a wooded area. And when he took me to the wooded area, um, right today, the police departments in where I grew up in Chicago sits there today. And that's where they arrested him at the police station. So anyway, um, he said, and he just looked at me real funny. And I heard a voice came over me saying, "You get out this car, you're not coming back." So I had to play it off, pretend like I had a good time. And that would change his mind. That changed his mind because he kept telling me, "Let's get out so we can go for a walk." And I had to play it off. I couldn't let him see my scaredness or anything. And so I kept telling him, I said, "Oh, why are we going to go for a walk? It's dark out there." So I took my head and I put it on his chest. And he said, "Oh, you like what I did?" And I said, "Of course I did." I was really scared, but like I said, I did not show my scaredness to him, my frightened or anything. So like I said, if you are a sexual assault victim or a rape victim, um, I want you to know that you are not alone. There's people out here that's willing to help you. And you can put it in a comment and I can see what I can do for you. So I'm gonna drink some more of my tea. Okay. So let's see. Marcella. Okay. I knew another girl named Marcella. She had the same name that I had, Marcella. I knew her since high school. Her last name was Eddings, mine was Gamble. So I had talked to Marcella. Marcella called me too. She said Felicia told her what happened. Right now, I can't think straight in a way, but I do. But I do know one thing. I got to get over. I got to get my life back in order. Well, I guess I'll stop. P.S. I hope James stay away from me. If he don't, I'm going to the police. The reason why I went to the police, um, not that year, he told me what he would do to me if I told someone. So in 2015, he showed up around the house that I grew up. And that's the reason why I came. I decided to go forward and report my situation, especially after I talked to my counselor. So that's one of the reasons. So that's why I said if you are a victim of rape or sexual assault, you do not have to sit silent anymore. There's people out here that's willing to help you, and I'm willing to help you to cope with that if possible. So that was in 1985. So I'm going to read some more of my uh, interesting journals and see what you all think of that. Okay, this is another journal that I wrote in 1985. Um, I used to go on dates with not a whole bunch of guys or anything like that, just guys that seemed interesting to me and they was interested in me. I would be interested in them. So it depends. Sometimes I used to go on friends date with just male friends. We were just friends. We have never been intimate with each other or anything. We were just totally friends. So this is what this is about. And have you ever heard of this movie before? Because I want to get y'all happy now. So if you ever heard of this movie before, let me know. Okay, I wrote this in December the 5th, 1985. Dear Journal, today I just came back from the show. I really enjoy myself at the plaza. Maurice. It was a guy named Maurice I had dated. He seemed like a really nice guy. And for you all who's younger than me that don't know that back in the 80s when the guys used to take us to the movie theater, sometimes if they didn't have enough money or they said they didn't have enough money, looking back on it now, what they would do, they would only ask you, well, I don't know if they asked everybody else, but they would ask me. They would ask me if it's okay if they can just buy one big old drink and one big large popcorn to eat. And sometimes I would just tell them, yeah, especially if I was having a good time with them. And we would get two straws for our big drink and stick both of the straws into the drinks. And we would both, while we were watching the movie, we would both be drinking out of the juice, what we was drinking. So it was fun. It was fun. But like I said, I really can't dictate, about the guys now, but I could say that back then they would ask you if it was okay, if you was on a date, if they can do that. So Maurice came over and took me to the show. We had saw Live or Die in LA. Have anybody seen that movie, Live or Die in LA? I haven't seen that movie in a long, long time. So if I get a chance, I'm gonna check it out. But like I said, I haven't seen that in a long time. But it was a really good movie, and it came out in 1985. And going to the movies in 1985 wasn't that expensive. I think it was like maybe $3. You could pay $3 to see two movies, and you can leave out one section of the theater and walk to the other one if you want to see another one. Now you can't do that. Okay, that was a very interesting movie. Anyway, Maurice was kissing on me all over the place, and I was enjoying it. I spelled enjoy wrong, but hey, like I said, some of my spelling wasn't that good back then. Sometimes it's not now, but the good thing about it, I can use my computer, I can use my cell phone, and say a word, and it'll spell it out for me. That's one good thing I like about having our cell phones. We can do this because I'm on my cell phone now talking to you all through my cameras. So anyway, okay, we'll keep going. I'm excited. Okay, enjoyed it, and he brought me anything I wanted. Yeah, he did. He asked me when we went up to the counter. He told me to pick out whatever you want. Just let me know, and he paid for it. Also, I don't need a lot. What is that? Also, I don't need to. Oh, okay. Also, I don't need to eat a lot nowadays because I have to watch my diet. Furthermore, he's not bad at all. I guess because I said that, because I like him. Now, I won. I think I spelled worry wrong. I know I did. Now I wonder. That's why I was trying to say wonder, but I spelled it wrong. I'm not going to even correct it on here or nothing. Now I wonder what my feelings going to lead to next. As you can see, it didn't lead to anything. Time went on. I just finished this work I have to turn in. I was talking about my college class. I just finished this work I had to turn in tomorrow for my nutrition, and I got to stop at Walgreens to no, I got to stop at Walgreens tomorrow for a folder. Bye. Yeah, that was a really good time. That was really fun. If you were to ask me what Maurice looked like back then, I really don't remember. I really couldn't tell you. But we had a lot of fun. But that was a really good movie, Live and Die in L.A. If you've never seen it before, um, check it out. Do that. So I got a few more to read. This is around Thanksgiving. I wrote this on Thanksgiving in 1985. And as you know, I was still living at home with my family. So we used to have big dinners and things like that. And so there was times that even though we had big dinners, my dad sometimes did not sit at the table with us. Not that he did not want to, but sometimes even today, people get their dinners and they go to their rooms, they go here and there. That because sometimes a good show or something come on, because we had a lot of great movies and series that was on TV in 1985 to check out. So this is what this about. Things that I've done with my families and friends that I was hanging out with. Because like I said, I had male friends I have never slept with, male friends that we just were just friends. And to top it off, to be honest with you, I was better friends with men, with guys, than I was with girls. And I'm actually still like that today. I like having male friends, and I think it's so cool because sometimes I mean, you can't talk to them about certain things that you can talk to a woman about, but certain issues you can talk with the opposite sex. So that's what I wanted to say. So, like I said, this is my life. This is my past life. This is my life experience. So whatever you take from this, I want you to know that is some is a good experience, some is a bad. So it depends on how you want to take it. So here's my Thanksgiving with my family. November, November the 28th, 1985. Dear Journal, Thanksgiving. Today I had Thanksgiving with my family. We had a lot of food on the table. My mom used to cook a lot of different food for Thanksgiving. We would have everything on the table, you name it, everything. And then a lot of times when after we would eat, we all would go over to my grandmother's house, which was my mom's mom, and we would just hang out over there. Sometime my other uncles and stuff, which was her brothers, would come over and see their mother, things like that. So let me read it. Today, Thanksgiving, dear Journal. Today I had Thanksgiving with my family. We had a lot of food on the table. Anyway, the turkey had taste real good and sweet.